channel.
Alright guys, welcome to another wonderful moment on Final Whistle. This channel brings you the best, the absolute best and nothing but the best when it comes to sports. From fans reaction to pre-match analysis, and trust me, you love to yourself because we bring it to you as they happen now. Official Ola and AY.
Yes,
You guys are welcome.
it's
We
good to
are
be back.
talking
Yeah.
about the playing tactics of the Super Eagle. The former head coach of the Spurs has come out to address a very crucial point about the delay antics of Stanley Nwabali, of which you have make reference to it before if I remember official.
Should I say the former? Is it the
No,
former
it's
coach?
still the current.
It's still the current.
Baba has stepped down.
No, he said he didn't step down. He said he didn't step down. You know, when I actually reacted to Nigeria versus Rwanda 0-0,
Yeah.
you understand? A lot of people came for me because I understand that it's another different thing to watch the game and actually understand the game.
Yeah.
You understand? I said it from beginning that there's no how in hell you are playing a 3-4-3 and you don't actually play from the back. That there was something wrong, either with the coach or with the players.
Yeah.
And with with the coach Austin Eguavoen coming outside now to express his dissatisfaction, and the players too coming out to express their dissatisfaction on how Nwabali was actually playing that day, shows that I was actually right all along. You know, I said that the players don't know how to play it, or the coach didn't actually implement implement the style in the players. Because now how will you play 3-5-3 and in the first half you have 12 goal kick and 11 were long balls, just one you started one. Because the point is, if you're playing 3-4-3, you are short in the midfield.
Yeah.
It's more of attack now, because and you have the width in a 3-4-3 system. You have double pivot and you don't want to play from the back. What do you want the midfielders to keep doing? They should keep running up eta and skater. You know, so when I said it in the post match, a lot of people didn't understand and came for me that I was never satisfied. I said no, it's because I've been a witness of I've been a first-hand witness of how the 3-4-3 is being played. Like I said, Chelsea has actually used it to win things under Antonio Conte. I saw how we were in the wide area when we had the likes of Marcos Alonso, we had the likes of Victor Moses,
Yeah.
the Nigerian listing, and we have the double pivot in Matic and N'Golo Kante. And I expressed how this tactic is being worked upon. And I talked about the wide areas. We had the wide areas covered in the essence of Chukwueze was there, Adama Lukan was there. We had the top striker. Good. The wide areas, do we have it? Yes. Bruno was there. Olaina was there. Yes, we have it. The three at the back now, they are supposed to be comfortable on the ball. I said Ekong was comfortable on the ball. Ajayi can do long passes. The only person not comfortable was Basi. But regardless, start the ball from the back so that the midfielders will drop deep. The double pivot now in the Dele or Wobi will drop it and receive the ball. The ball don't need to raise up. And people were coming from that. I don't understand football. I was like, I was looking at myself that what's going on here? It was a game that I watched. Now, from all indications, I was actually right all along that it is, and I know I said it was beginning to be cocky at the time that the Rwanda players were trying to lob him, because after 2-3 touches they were trying to lob him. You understand? To me, it's overconfidence, and the good thing is that we now have a person on the bench that I can actually challenge him. And I was telling AY that day that we don't have to wait till Nwabali makes a mistake before we actually introduce Maduka Okoye. If it is in a friendly or a qualifier that is less at this, give him the chance. Maybe Nwabali will still sit up or something.
Alright, thank you, official. AY, from what's the perspective, it wasn't satisfied at all.
No, he was not just satisfied. He was not happy. He was not happy. I think the statement came out actually after the Nigerian Rwanda match, and then when the journalist actually asked him if wasting time was one of the game plan of the Super Eagles, and he said, it's not. It will never have been out of the game plans, because 3-4-3, you don't waste time.
You don't waste
have to
time.
start the ball immediately. But I feel not taking anything away from Nwabali. He's one of the best goalkeepers in Africa. But I think this particular antics and tactics is peculiar to him. Let's not forget that in the AFCON he got 2 yellow cards because of this.
Yes.
In his club in Chippa United, he has 11 yellow cards in 26 league games.
Wow.
All because of
you
this.
be Kante.
You understand? In 26 league games, he has 11 yellow cards, all because of this delay tactic. So I feel like it is something that he has gotten used to while playing for Chippa United. And I will not lie to you, football has evolved. Let's not lie to ourselves. Football has evolved. Gone are the days where we used to have that typical African football, the usual league football that we play. When you actually get a goal, you want to delay. But this one, you are not even winning. You're on 0-0 draw. You have to prove a point. You get a point out of this. Your team is on a 0-0. There's no point to probably waste time. You probably waste time when you are probably leading. You understand? And then they always say the best form of defense is to attack. You understand? If you are probably keeping the ball, there are so many times where you have the kinds of players that we have, the likes of Ademola Lookman, they are waiting on the wings. The likes of Simon, they are waiting on the wings to get the ball. Now you are delaying, you are killing the moves by delaying. So I think that was what fell on the bad side of Austin Eguavoen, and he said he was not happy with what happened in that match, and he said he contributed to one of the reasons why they actually got that 0-0 draw. Because if we looked at the whole stats, I think we had much shot on target. So if you judge by the stats that we had, assuming we had many times where we actually had Nwabali pick up the ball, quickly pass the ball, throw the ball to the defenders, and they start the play again, then we have probably contributed to that, probably gotten a goal. But I think the more you keep to holding to the ball, the more you probably killed an attack. You understand? When the player has made a run, which I feel like is not good for him. And then the coach has actually said they have come out to condemn it. That is not part of the game plan. He just decided to do that. Maybe he's trying to play safe on his side, but it's not good for the game. You understand? But the good thing is we have good. You have another good goalkeeper. Perfect replacement for him many times. He's having a good form in Udinese, in the Serie A. He almost got a move out of the Serie A. He's like one of their best players in that team. Even he apparently has made like 2 or 3 times. He has been on the Serie A team of the week on 3 or 3 different occasions. So I think Nwabali has to be aware that there's somebody that is patiently waiting to slot in. Let's not forget that Maduka Okoye was the number 1 before somebody came in.
Yes.
So if you are not overtaking is allowed, Charles.
From some sources that we can actually confirm is that it's not only the coach that was not happy. According to the players, some players were not satisfied. You understand? Because the attacking players were expecting to get the ball, and we know Boniface's main attribute is not to win area duels. He likes the ball on the field. The same thing with Ademola Lookman. The same thing with Chukwueze. So you are playing a 3 attack and you are loading the ball for who to win the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? We don't have Victor Osimhen in the first half, and you played 11 goal kicks direct like that. You understand?
After keeping the ball, after wasting time.
Maybe he's used to
Charles, I think there's more to look into that Nwabali situation. I'm looking at a situation whereby, as a Chelsea fan, I was looking at where we had last season, where we had a Roberto Sanchez that's actually good with his feet, but he's not too good with his hands, and we have a Petrovic that is good with his hands, but not too good with his feet. I'm suspecting that Nwabali is not comfortable enough with his feet, hence those long balls. You understand? It's just he says overshadowing those kind of plays. So for him to be careful, you understand? Probably that is the reason why he's going long. Because if you look at Ekong, for example, now Ekong has played in England. He's used to starting from the back. There's nothing you can tell Ekong. Ajayi plays his straight in England. He's used to high press from attackers, so he can actually play from the back. Kevin Bassey is playing in England. He's used to high press, the physicality of England. So you can't tell me that you can't play with these 3 centre backs. It is not possible. Olajuwon is playing in England, so the only person not playing in England is Bruno Yemachi. So you can't tell me that out of 5 defense, you can't start the ball from foot 4. Indeed, he can collect the ball. He plays in England. He's used to high press. It will be the same thing. So what are we saying? So I'm thinking that he's hiding that flaw under you understand, overshadowing with his saves probably.
Now, officially, make a typical example about you guys having Petrovic and Sanchez, of which you guys were trying to manage the 2 of them. One is good with feet, the other one is not good with feet. But in this situation now, if you're Austin Eguavoen, what will you do? Are you going to bring a competitive Mabeka Okoye into the post and put Sterling Nwabali in the bench?
No. The only thing is I will have to make a lot of corrections. That's where you go back to the drawing board.
Because the players cannot make corrections. It has to be from the coach.
No, that's where where the campaign is.
I think what he said in his quote. Let me just quote. He said some officials can get irritated as well and then start to add more minutes. And let's not forget that no matter how you keep the ball, you are not. These days we see referees pause the time, so it does not change anything. So I think he went further and said it's not part of the game plan. I told you before, we have come here to get 3 points. So delaying such balls is not the best. It is an in-house talk. We discuss going forward. Such things will not happen again. So I think probably that sums it up. He's going to probably discuss. The last time when we had the production, I said some things about the pattern of play, and I said one of the things that contribute to this kind of scenario is the fact that when you have somebody is coming from a league in South Africa, somebody is coming from a league in Saudi Arabia, somebody is coming from England, somebody is coming from Belgium, somebody is coming from Turkey. You understand? With different managers, with different approaches, with different mentalities. So it takes a long time before you can actually get them to play a particular system. I'm not going to lie to you. Whatever Nwabali is doing in the Super Eagles is what he has learned to do in Chippa United. You know, I just read the stats to you. It is, if you watch the South African League, you know, understand what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
I
They can
understand.
get a goal in the first minute and they decide to stick with it to the end of the match. So it's not the goalkeeper that will catch the ball and sleep on the floor to get that one. So I think that's what he's doing right
Let
now.
me buttress what Ewa is trying to say. A typical example is Spain.
Yeah.
You see what Spain are playing is because most of their players play in Spain.
Spain,
They
yeah,
are used to the
easy.
technicality now.
You can
Look
adapt.
at Brazil Wolves now.
Yeah.
What Brazil are playing, they're in a precarious situation just like Nigeria in qualifying for the World Cup. It's because they have players playing in Spain, some in England, some in Brazil. It's scattered, so there's no cohesion.
There's no
But look at
cohesion,
Spain national team now. Aside Rodri, even Rodri plays in the tiki-taka part of formation in England.
yeah. So it's easy for you.
Lemiyama plays in Spain, Gavi, Pedri,
Almost
name
all of
them
them,
all.
yeah.
So they are used to the technicality of Spanish football. So I think that's also contributing
All right,
to it.
thank you so much, Officiala. And I think Coach Eguavoen has noticed the mistake and he has promised to make necessary correction on that. We just hope that he give us the best and not because out of those guys,
Yeah.
so I would like it. Let him give us the best out of those guys.
Yeah.
Now, this is our time on final whistle. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.